Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tungsten Tales at the Players' Room at the BDO World Darts Championship. We have 2015 and 2014 World Champions. Unfortunately, Scott, you're no longer in the tournament. Unlucky last night. You've had a nice run. You've enjoyed being World Champion.
Yeah, I had the ceremonious taking of the trophy from my room this morning, so that was always good. Well, no, I had to take it myself. That was the worst bit. If somebody just come and got it at the door, it'd been better.
Yeah.
But no, I actually had to take it where it needed to go. That was our going.
Well, you guys, you've been fantastic. I mean, it's Stephen. You know, the year before, obviously, you lifted it here, and you're back here to meet some friends, really.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends over here. It's lovely to be back, to be honest. Obviously, Scott took my title when I vacated it, and it's a wonderful venue. This is still the home of World Darts, and it's just nice to be back.
Yeah, so we're at the semi-final, first semi-final done. Scott waits because he knows how to win here, and he's done a great job in the semi. He's now into the final. Do you think he'll lift the trophy tomorrow?
I think he's got every chance. I mean, he's got the confidence going into it. He's been there, seen it, and done it before, so he's going to have a tough final, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I think Jamie was just a tiny bit nervous there, tried a bit too hard, but Vince or Smith, two quality players. Yeah. Whoever he plays, he's going to have a tough final, I think. Yeah. But the experience counts for a lot over this side.
Yeah. I think he's got to avoid thinking that he's the favourite. I think that's the secret to that game.
Yeah.
You know, to his game in total, he's got to concentrate on how his arm's feeling, how he's throwing, because he hasn't played that long with his new shoulder and all the bits that they've done, so we don't know how today's going to sort of take its toll on him. So I think that he's just got to avoid thinking that he's the favourite.
I think the advantage is that he's just won that 6-1. Yeah. He's got a bigger breather than what he would have expected to have there. I think that would have been a tighter game, maybe the nerves taken away, and as I say, he's got a long day now. Yeah. Get to bed, early night, get ready for tomorrow, and it's a massive day. He's been there before, as I say. The nerves won't be there as much, I don't think, and he'll be ready, I'm sure he will.
I've got to agree with that. That's how my semi went last year, 6-0. I was the afternoon game, I was out of here, preparing for the next game, get my TV interviews done out of the way, and you get a good early night. I was actually in bed before Martin and Glenn started playing last year. I don't know if it was like your year. Were you the first semi in your year you won it?
I can't remember now. It's been a few, years. No, but I just remember winning. Obviously, it was my 7th attempt at winning a title, and I always remember getting to bed early enough, keeping myself as relaxed as I could. Didn't go to the bar afterwards, which is what I'd done a few rounds earlier, and just started to stay as professional really as I could.
Yeah, I must admit, when you won, I didn't stay very professional because I had a bundle of cash on you to win the tournament. I wasn't very professional with that even, let's put it like that. Scott, how have you found defending that title? Because you had a couple of close games, but are those the experience of winning it? Did they help you get over the line on the matches, early matches?
Look, I think so. I think you come back, there's a certain amount of pressure that you put on yourself. It doesn't matter what everybody else is saying. Glenn was number one and Scott was hitting a bit of form and everything, but I still came back with the pressure, feeling that I was still the world champ, particularly for the first game. I think I saw Gary Anderson have an interview before the Ali Pally. He said, I've come back the first game as world champion, and then I'm kind of in the tournament, and I'm just one of the other guys that's still left in it. Yeah. And I think I approached it that way because of what I saw him say. Yeah. So I did feel the pressure the first game, but I didn't feel it for long because the fella didn't hang about, and I was if I'd have hung about thinking I was world champion, he'd have beat me. Yeah. Simple as that. So I had to get my head down and get on. And it was the same with the second game, really. I felt like this week I felt like a 110-metre hurdler, just clipping the top of every hurdle but still making the line first. I wasn't quite on my game, but I was there struggling a little bit and hanging in there, and eventually I got.
Yeah, but hey, you weren't far away actually from grabbing that back last evening. You had chances, didn't you? And the table started to turn, but he managed to get over the line. So Scott, you're here for the final as well. You'll be staying tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Stephen, you're going home this evening.
Yeah, I'm just here to watch the darts tonight, catch up on a bit, and obviously I start playing again next Sunday. So it's back to the practice ball for me, and get ready for next week.
Brilliant. Well, I'll tell you what, Chubbs, it's an absolute pleasure to meet with 2014-2015 BDO World Champions superstars. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Scott. Thank you.